don't know what I know, because I'm going to jump back to 60 years. 1910. You are not born. Now you're smart, huh? You don't know anything in my line. 1910, I was a boy, was 7 years old. That time I realized the movement of America. The first white man I see scared me to death at that time too. Got hairs all over his face, blue eyes. You read that in the book. He was riding on a horse, got a lot of letters on it, stirrups, got some windmill on his spurs, whatever it is. I could smell him about 50 yards from where I was standing. The earth was pure. It was, they had the natural flowers, odors and all that. So I see that man. That's the way I see the first men, of course. Lately, they're beautiful. After I stay with them for a long, long time. In them days, they would travel on horseback, bareback, wagons. And it was fun there. We don't eat bread. I didn't eat bread that time. I don't know what the coffee was. Even sugar there. I was just eating the dry meat with tallow on it. Roast that mash. How beautiful. Really good to eat. And the girls are pretty hard to get. They don't run for the windows when the car out there. They don't do that. They stay behind. It takes a lot of guts to get a girl. I had a sister. She had to be prepared before the sundown. Come in, don't go out. As far as I remember, I would say that life was good, very good. If you live at that time, just as you are, you'll be a funny, funny white man or a funny Indian man. The way you dress, the way you cut your hair, had them leather shoes on, wristwatch on, glasses on. They're going to look at you. That's what I do. First time I see a white man, I look, glasses on, little white rings on it, small one there. There's one ring. If that was for tears, I don't know. Now, when I do talk about this, I'm putting you in a spot you don't know nothing now. I know and you don't know. Now I'm going to leave you here and go to the other side, to the future now. And you still don't know. But I'm going to talk about you won't know at all. You don't have that vision. You don't have that spiritual guide you to know that. I could say things here I'm not supposed to. From what I know in Him, I am. I am in Him. That's the saying that I live by. Now, before I leave you here again, I'm not going to tell you your side of the story. 60 years from now, you'll be an old man, 70, and you're going to tell about this, what we are today. And then people will make fun of you. They won't believe you. They're going to say they're funny old-fashioned people. They will say that. You call us that, but they're going to call you old-fashioned people. They're going to say, I don't know what kind of a criticize they're going to give it to you, but I'm pretty sure it's funny, though. The people on that side, 60 years from now, they're going to see our pictures. They're going to see all this stuff here. And maybe you'll be a big man like this mayor, so they'll make a big statue out of you and be standing here. 60 years ago, there's a Mayor White here, and what do they care? Never have a pride because nobody cares. People are getting the minds we're lacking or we're sinking now. I will say that truthfully. What we eat, it's not natural or nature food, so it's cutting off our little bit of our brain every day so we don't have 100% knowledge there. 60 years from now, your grandchild, great-grandchild, they won't be able to say grace on a table. There'll be capsules, there'll be tablets for breakfast. There'll be a shelf, all one contains 2 sunny side up, 2 bacon, 2 toast, cup of coffee and cream. Next one would say same thing but sausage. All the way down all the oatmeal, whatever they are. That'd be for breakfast. Take that. Your little kid's gonna take that. Take the water. Who in the hell's gonna say grace about that? Dinner time, all that comes. But more to that, another 60 years, you won't have farmers there. And you won't have this cattle, all that rancher, they'll be out of business. Because right now you could see that, just like the other day I said, let's have an instant tea party. Ever saying the white man's inventing every day and that's killing himself, killing the earth? The people are the one that demolish this whole world, not God. It's us. They're making it all kinds of instant stuff, so that time they're going to make some instant steaks, instant stuff like that, pork chops, all that's coming up. And maybe that's why I always think that I'm out of luck. I should be born 150 years from now. The inventors, and they're so good at it, make all kinds of instant stuff. They might make a good-looking young instant squaw. Make me another one. Cut your neck, put a head on there for you. Take your heart out and put it just like car business. And it could all be add up to money. And beyond that, little feather. There won't be no people at all, because they're going to be all man-made people. Pretty soon, maybe you might have a put an iron in here, so this could just move like what you wish or think, you know. Could touch a hot fire, it won't burn. Or you could cut right through here, just stand up, cut right through here. Inventing all this stuff's going to be bigger and bigger and bigger. I had no pride in my work. That's his pride behind me, above me. Man, the pride you have, it's in you. Remember, I'm going to part them off and I'm going to jump you now with the spiritual words, if you could understand that. Every time people want to ask me a question, I do say, don't ask me any questions unless you know the answer. If you keep on asking questions, it shows that your knowledge is lacking someplace. You're slow. You should know the answer. Why I do say this is that every man, human is here, you got that soul in you. That soul is called God or a ghost. It's in you, and you're not going to part with it until you die. But like right now, the way I'm sitting, I'm a live soul. I come from my father and my mother put together. I'm a man, but half of it's a woman. You say you're a man, but you resemble a little bit of your mother. Is that right? And you're a girl, but you resemble a little bit of your father. It takes two to make one spirit, and that's you. You will judge yourself. Not. There will be no St. Peter about it. Judge yourself. You had a chance there all your life. 1/3 of that you'll be sleeping, see? So that's the only time the white man's a good white man, I guess. Just like we're out here at one time, a good Indian is a dead Indian. Good, I said. But a good white man is not born, so what's the difference? Now, I will leave you a word at this time. I don't want to kill 1 hour or a half hour. You might be making about $6 or $8 an hour, so I don't want to waste that time because every little penny you have to use that. Me, I'm spoiled, see. The government spoiled me. Keep on handing me out everything. It's right over my... Well, away I go. Got a check, rent, OYO, whatever it is, downtown. And there they are. Say Custer last stand, gone, but that's government out. There he's standing in the liquor store, Custer, beautiful, turning around. His size, make himself all kinds of sizes. Okay, John, here I start. Custer there, he's dead and gone, but because that's a white man medicine. He's still there and alive, so we drink that. We Indians still stabbing each other. Same time, winos. There we are multiplying with liquor. Our brains are no good. And the welfare stepped in with a good program so that they could make the whole world bastard. I might step on somebody's toe. But these are the truths, though. Years from now, as it is, this is not a nation, this is a scrub nation, contains of all kinds of races, sir. But we're smart people. I don't care how scrubby you are. This earth was given to Mr. Indian in the right way. It's supposed to be the richest land in the world. No corruption. Until we put our peace pipe. Bust that in two, you're going to get it. And what I say about your education, I like that. But on his spiritual power, he could put one of a little nation that's going to wipe us out. And he will come here and say, take us as slave. Okay, Englishman, do away with that language. Use my Russian language, our French language. And we're all going to start learning again. These are the days that are coming. We're not going to be the best all the time because everything have an end to that. You know that. You don't have to believe me, but you know that everything have an end to it. Just like me, I'm going to die. The same way with everybody. Nobody's going to live forever, but your soul, the one you build up is the good. That's the one that goes for everlasting to that great spiritual vision, not heaven, vision. There's no heaven and hell. Well, I say that way because that's an English language. English language, the heaven don't fit in there. It don't just, oh, that's far off. My language might go closer. Maybe a German language, he might go closer. It's all come back to one sound. So, 33 years, by the time I have practiced medicine, man, for over 45 years now, that you will understand and you won't forget it. What I have said here tonight or this day, you will not forget. And if I go to hell, I won't forget you, so I'm going to drag you along into hell. You'll be in my memory, so if I'm in hell, you're there with me. If I go up to heaven, I remember your look, so up in heaven I'll think of you. Poor thing, you're trying to be idle like this. You're with me, boy. Get these visions of what I have tried to tell you. And you'll come to a time you're just going to relax. Oh boy, what a beautiful day. No, it's cold, too hot. The soul you have is right on your skin there, right in you. This is your soul. God don't give that to you. You're building up. You might die with little girls, young soul, old soul. Because it depends on how long you live. Suppose if I die today, we Indians believe one way, and your book believes different ways. That's your line on the white man. This is our line. When the Indian dies, 4 days he depart from his body. And if that soul is good, it goes to the great spirit vision. A vision, it's a world that no man can tell. Bring your preacher and let him explain. You see if he could tell. I don't care what preacher. He's out there or whatever, her gone. This side, if you're bad, you're going to stay on earth. You're going to roam around. That soul's no good. Roam around. until the earth crumbled, gone, and when I die, I'm supposed to be roaming around here. That I don't know. I don't know how long. And white man, your book says, I don't like that one. That's why I keep my distance on that side. The day you die, I mean that first, before you die, they take you to the hospital. They kill you there first, try to work you over, can't do it, so you're killed there. Then take you to the church, and a funeral home, they fix you up, and from there they take you to the church, and from there you go up to the cemetery, and they bury you. You don't have a chance to go home after your death. And with a lot of money, right after your death, relatives get together, and let's have that probate, 15 days. Whatever you do, wherever you go, what time or why, respect yourself. That way, the people respect you. Thank you.